She stood in front of the mirror, quietly adjusting the collar of her blouse. The morning light spilled gently across her room, but she didn't quite recognize the woman looking back. It wasn't sadness she felt, just a quiet wondering. When did she stop dressing up for herself? After decades of caring for others, raising children, building a life, she realized something. Somewhere along the way, her reflection had become an afterthought. And yet, deep inside, a spark remained, a longing to feel radiant again, not for anyone else, but for her. Because here's the truth, no one says out loud. Style doesn't have an expiration date, it evolves. And at this stage in life, it has the power to reflect something even more beautiful: wisdom, freedom, and self worth. It's not about trends that scream young, it's about pieces that whisper elegant, powerful, and authentically me. And the good news, 2025 is filled with styles that celebrate just that. So if you've ever wondered whether fashion still matters at your age, let me say this with love: you haven't missed your moment. You've simply arrived at your most intentional one. This video is for you, the woman who's learning to see herself again with new eyes. We're diving into 10 of the most inspiring, flattering, and liberating fashion trends for 2025. Not just to update your wardrobe, but to reclaim it. And as we explore each style together, here's my promise: you won't just feel put together, you'll feel seen, celebrated, and effortlessly elegant at every age. Let's begin this beautiful rediscovery, one outfit at a time. Wide leg wonders. There's something magical about slipping into a pair of wide leg trousers. They don't cling, they don't confine. Instead, they move with you, like a quiet celebration of freedom. In 2025, wide leg pants aren't just back, they're being reimagined as the foundation of effortless elegance. And for mature women, they offer something truly special: comfort without compromise. What makes this silhouette so powerful is its ability to balance the body. Whether you're tall, petite, curvy, or straight-lined, wide-leg trousers create a graceful drape that flatters without forcing. They skim, not squeeze. They soften, not shrink. Pair them with a fitted blouse and suddenly your waist becomes the focal point. Add a delicate belt and the look becomes intentional, structured yet soft. On cooler days, tuck in a cashmere sweater or layer with a long line blazer for an easy, luxurious vibe. But the real beauty of this trend lies in its versatility. Choose classic black for a timeless look. Go for earthy tones like taupe or olive to tap into natural elegance. Or express your playful side with pinstripes, soft florals, or even bold jewel tones. And let's talk shoes. Strappy heels will instantly elevate your silhouette, elongating your frame with every step. Prefer comfort? Chunky loafers or crisp white sneakers give wide leg pants a relaxed, modern twist. What I love most is how this style invites you to take up space, gently, confidently. You're not hiding in these pants. You're owning the room, even in the most understated way. So if you've been wondering how to refresh your wardrobe without stepping out of your comfort zone, wide leg trousers may be the graceful beginning you've been looking for. Because once you feel the difference, there's no going back. And speaking of comfort that looks like luxury, let's move into the next trend that's redefining how we dress at home and beyond. Luxe loungewear, elevated comfort for the modern woman. Over 60. There's a quiet kind of confidence that comes from feeling good in your own skin, especially at home. And that's exactly what the luxe loungewear trend is all about. In 2025, it's no longer just about what's comfortable. It's about how comfort can look effortlessly elegant. Gone are the days of oversized, shapeless sweats. Today's loungewear is tailored, soft, and surprisingly sophisticated. Think buttery soft fabrics like modal, bamboo blends, or fine cashmere that glide against your skin. It's like wearing a whisper, light, breathable, yet beautifully put together. Matching sets are having a major moment. A slim fit cardigan with coordinated joggers in a soft heather gray, or a sleeveless tank paired with wide leg lounge pants in a creamy latte tone. These aren't just pajamas that pass, they're outfits designed to make you feel beautiful, even on a quiet Tuesday at home. The best part: you can walk out your door in these looks. Add a structured tote bag, slip on a pair of crisp white sneakers or slides, and throw on an oversized trench or duster coat. Suddenly, your lounge set becomes your go-to coffee run ensemble, or even your airport outfit. Color plays an important role here too. Earthy neutrals like stone, oatmeal, and warm cocoa offer a calming palette that complements mature skin tones. If you love a pop of personality, soft blush pinks, muted sage greens, or dusty lavenders can bring in just the right touch of charm. Accessories matter even when you're dressed down. A dainty gold chain, a silk scrunchie, or a stylish headband can elevate the look instantly. And don't underestimate the power of a bold lip color. Even with loungewear, it signals self-care, not just self-comfort. What I love most about this trend is that it rewrites the narrative of how we should dress when no one's watching. It whispers, "You still matter," even in your quietest moments. So if you're searching for a way to feel more like yourself again, gently, without pretense, start with how you dress at home, because the most meaningful transformations often begin in the most ordinary places. And when comfort meets quiet luxury, something inside you softens. Something begins to glow. Coming up next, a playful, pattern-rich trend that brings color and confidence back to your wardrobe. Vibrant plaids. How to add personality without losing polish. Plaid has always carried a certain nostalgia. It reminds us of school uniforms, cozy scarves, and timeless flannel shirts. But in 2025, plaid is taking on a bolder, more expressive form, one that celebrates individuality without sacrificing elegance. Enter vibrant plaids. This isn't the muted tartan of decades past. We're talking rich jewel tones, playful color pairings, and oversized patterns that instantly breathe life into an outfit. It's a way to inject joy into your wardrobe without feeling loud or overdone. For mature women, vibrant plaid offers the perfect balance between classic structure and modern flair. A plaid blazer in deep cranberry or sapphire blue, for instance, can instantly elevate a pair of tailored trousers, or throw it over a simple cream turtleneck, and suddenly you're glowing with confidence without even trying, feeling more casual. A plaid button-down shirt in tones of burnt orange or forest green can be worn open over a neutral tank and jeans. It says relaxed, but never sloppy. But here's where the fun really begins. Mixing plaid with textures like wool, denim, or even soft leather adds dimension to your outfit. And don't be afraid to explore unexpected color combinations. Think mustard with navy or burgundy with blush. For a more feminine twist, plaid skirts are making a beautiful comeback. A midi-length skirt with pleats in vibrant patterns, paired with a soft knit sweater, creates a cozy yet refined silhouette. Finish it with ankle boots or loafers, and you're ready for a day out, or a night in, feeling fabulous. Worried about too much print? Ground the look with solid accessories. A black leather bag, understated hoop earrings, or neutral-toned shoes. These small touches allow the plaid to shine without overwhelming the eye. What makes vibrant plaid so special is how it invites a sense of play. It's fashion with a wink, a reminder that your style can still surprise you, even after all these years. So if you're ready to add a little brightness to your day, a pop of color and pattern might be the most joyful step you take. Next, we'll shift from playful prints to a trend that exudes strength, confidence, and timeless edge. Leather everything, redefining bold for the mature woman. There's something undeniably powerful about leather. It carries weight. It makes a statement without saying a word. And in 2025, leather is no longer reserved for the rebellious or the runway. It belongs to you too. The leather everything trend is about reclaiming boldness at every age. No longer just about biker jackets or edgy pants, leather is showing up in skirts, blouses, dresses, even accessories with unexpected elegance. What's beautiful about this trend is its flexibility. You can go as subtle or as striking as you'd like. Start with a deep brown leather midi skirt. Pair it with a silky blouse in ivory or blush, and you'll create a contrast that's equal parts soft and strong. Or reach for a leather jacket in burgundy, forest green, or even navy, tones that feel rich and grounded rather than harsh or flashy. Throw it over a turtleneck and tailored pants, and suddenly you're not just dressed, you're defined. And leather isn't about pretending to be younger. It's about showing the world that confidence has layers, that you can be gentle and bold, classic and current. One of the easiest ways to dip into this trend. Accessories: a sleek leather crossbody bag in a warm caramel hue, a wide belt to cinch a knit dress and bring shape to your silhouette. Even a pair of soft leather loafers or ankle boots can tie your look together with intention. And yes, you can wear leather pants. Choose a high-waisted, wide-leg cut in buttery, soft faux leather. Style them with an oversized knit and low heels, and you've got a look that whispers cool sophistication. What I love most about this trend is how it encourages women to take up space again, to show up fully, without apologizing or blending in, because leather isn't about rebellion anymore. It's about refinement. It's about stepping into your power with grace. And once you do, it's hard not to walk a little taller. Up next, we'll slow things down and wrap ourselves in warmth. Literally. Let's talk about earthy tones and the art of layering with softness and soul. Earthy tone layering. Warmth, depth, and effortless style. There's something deeply comforting about earthy tones. They remind us of nature, of slowing down, of breathing more deeply. And in 2025, layering in these rich, grounded shades is becoming more than just a style choice. It's a form of self-expression. From warm rust to olive green, from deep mocha to soft camel, earthy colors invite calm. They flatter mature skin tones beautifully, creating harmony without effort. And when layered thoughtfully, they bring a quiet depth to your wardrobe, like poetry in fabric. Start with a base layer, a fitted turtleneck in creamy beige or soft sage. Then add a textured cardigan in burnt sienna or walnut brown. Top it with a wool coat or suede jacket in a slightly darker tone. The effect? Soft, warm, intentional. But layering isn't just about keeping warm, it's about telling a story. Mixing textures is key. Pair a ribbed knit with smooth leather or a flowy chiffon blouse under a chunky wool vest. Each layer adds character, each piece complements the others. And the best part? Earthy tones are endlessly interchangeable. A terracotta skirt looks just as stunning with a pine green blouse as it does with a mustard-toned sweater. You can mix, match, and repeat without ever feeling repetitive. Accessories bring the finishing touch. Think cozy scarves in sand or cinnamon. Think suede ankle boots in tobacco brown, or soft felt hats in taupe or charcoal. Even your handbag becomes part of the palette. A woven crossbody in dusty olive or a slouchy tote in caramel. What I love about this trend is how it feels like a return to yourself, to simplicity, to the textures of life that make you feel grounded. You don't need anything loud. You don't need to impress. You only need to feel comfortable, present, and beautifully layered, in every sense of the word. Because style at this stage is less about perfection and more about ease. And speaking of ease, let's move into the next trend, where grace meets movement in the most elegant of ways. Maxi-length skirts, feminine, flowing, and timelessly beautiful. There's a quiet kind of power in clothing that moves with you. Not stiff, not structured, just graceful, flowing, and beautifully alive. That's the beauty of maxi-length skirts, a timeless silhouette that's making a graceful return in 2025. Not because it's trendy, but because it simply works. For mature women, maxi skirts offer a rare combination, comfort and elegance. They don't cling or restrict. Instead, they drape gently along the body, flattering every curve with softness and movement. Start with a lightweight A-line maxi in a muted floral print or solid earth tone. Pair it with a fitted tank or a tucked-in blouse, and you instantly create balance. Form on top, flow on the bottom. It's easy, effortless, and endlessly wearable. But here's where the styling magic happens: layering. On cooler days, add a cropped denim jacket or an oversized cardigan in a contrasting texture. The result: a cozy look that still feels polished. If you want something dressier, a pleated satin maxi with a silk blouse and low heels can easily transition from daytime elegance to evening sophistication. It's not about being formal, it's about being intentional. Prints can add personality, but don't underestimate the power of solid hues. Soft mauves, deep navy, or warm amber can each make their own quiet statement. And for those who love a little drama, try a maxi with a slight asymmetrical hem or tiered layers. It adds dimension while keeping the flow. Accessories can shift the mood completely. A wide-brimmed hat adds a touch of romance. A pair of statement earrings or a belt at the waist can refine the silhouette. Even your choice of shoes, strappy sandals, ankle boots, or clean sneakers, can take the look in a new direction. But more than how it looks, the maxi skirt is about how it feels. It allows you to walk, to breathe, to move through your day with ease and softness. And that in itself is a beautiful act of self-care, because you've spent years moving for others. Now it's time to move for you, with grace, with intention, and yes, with style. Up next, a trend that's free-spirited, soulful, and full of personality. Let's step into the dreamy world of bohemian bliss. Bohemian bliss, embracing flow, freedom, and feminine expression. Not every woman dreams of structure. Some long for softness, for silhouettes that dance when they walk, for fabrics that kiss the skin, for clothes that feel like poetry. That's the heart of bohemian bliss. In 2025, boho style is experiencing a soulful revival, less about trendiness and more about authentic self-expression. And it couldn't be more perfect for the mature woman who's done following rules and is ready to start following her own rhythm. Bohemian fashion celebrates freedom. Loose-fitting maxi dresses, wide-leg pants and flowy linen, and blouses with soft gathers and flutter sleeves invite you to relax, to breathe, to let go. They're not trying to sculpt your body, they're trying to set it free. The palette is grounded in nature: muted rose, sage green, golden amber, and faded indigo. Prints are gentle but full of personality: delicate florals, abstract brush strokes, and ethnic-inspired motifs that carry history and meaning. But what truly defines bohemian style is layering and texture. A cotton kimono over a silk tank, a crochet shawl paired with a printed maxi, beads, linen, suede, lace, each telling its own small story as they meet. And the accessories? That's where your spirit really shines. Stacked bangles, long necklaces, dangly earrings with movement. A felt hat or a woven straw fedora can pull the entire look together with effortless charm. Footwear stays grounded, literally. Flat leather sandals, espadrilles, or slouchy ankle boots let you move with ease, because nothing in boho fashion should feel stiff or unnatural. What I love about this trend is that it allows your personality to speak first, before your age, your role, or your status. It says, "This is me, comfortable, creative, and beautifully unbothered." And maybe that's what makes bohemian bliss so healing. It gives you permission to soften while still standing out. So if you're feeling called to express yourself in a more fluid, feminine, and relaxed way, this is your season to explore that. Next, we're stepping into a look that blends classic polish with a crisp, modern twist. Let's explore the refined charm of the prep school aesthetic. Prep school aesthetic. Timeless style with a smart, sophisticated edge. There's something undeniably empowering about dressing with precision, not to impress, but to express refinement. And that's the beauty of the prep school aesthetic, a style rooted in tradition yet quietly modern. In 2025, this polished look is making a graceful return with structured blazers, crisp button downs, pleated skirts, and tailored trousers leading the way. But this time, it's not about uniformity. It's about reinterpreting timeless pieces in a way that feels personal, fresh, and sophisticated at any age. Picture this: a navy blazer with gold buttons layered over a soft white blouse. Pair it with straight leg slacks or a plaid midi skirt. Finish with loafers or low heeled Oxfords. Suddenly, you're not dressing like a schoolgirl, you're dressing like a woman who owns her presence. And yes, headbands are back, but this time in velvet, satin, or subtle prints that frame the face with softness, not stiffness. Add a delicate pair of pearl studs, and you've mastered the balance between youthful charm and mature elegance. Color plays a crucial role in this trend. Think deep burgundy, hunter green, camel, and navy, classic shades that layer well and stand the test of time. But don't be afraid to add a modern pop, a mustard cardigan, a blush-toned blouse, or even a patterned scarf tied neatly around your neck or handbag. What makes this aesthetic so appealing is how it reflects intention. Every piece feels thoughtful. There's care in the cut, the fabric, the fit. It's not fussy, it's composed. And there's something quietly powerful about showing up like that, especially in a world that often expects older women to fade into the background. The prep school look says, I'm here, I know who I am, and I still enjoy putting myself together. It's ideal for everything from book clubs to brunch, from casual dinners to creative workspaces, and you don't need a closet full of new clothes to embrace it. Sometimes, all it takes is a structured blazer and the confidence to wear it your way. Because elegance, at its core, is simply being at ease with your choices. Now let's switch gears into a style that's all about lightness, adventure, and a hint of seaside charm. Sailor core stripes, nautical style with a refreshing 2025 twist. There's something instantly uplifting about stripes. They're clean, they're confident, and in 2025, they're taking center stage once again, this time with a coastal breeze of modern charm. Welcome to Sailor Core. Inspired by classic nautical themes, this trend blends timeless navy and white color palettes with fresh silhouettes and unexpected pops of red, gold, or even pastel blue. It's polished, playful, and surprisingly versatile, especially for mature women who appreciate a look that feels both structured and breezy. Let's start simple. A navy and white striped boat neck top paired with white linen trousers and slip-on loafers. Elegant enough for brunch, comfortable enough for a seaside walk, and always, always flattering. But this trend isn't limited to tops. You'll find stripes on midi skirts, blazers, and lightweight knits that can be layered effortlessly. Try a striped long sleeve tee tucked into high waisted jeans topped with a denim jacket. It's casual, but never careless. And for days when you want to feel more elevated, a sailor inspired blazer with gold detailing or anchor buttons can be paired with a silk scarf and tailored trousers for a look that says effortlessly chic. Accessories in this trend are key. Think canvas tote bags, espadrilles, or even a knotted headscarf to complete the seaside aesthetic. You can also add a bold red lip or a pair of classic sunglasses to elevate the simplicity of the stripes. Color-wise, don't be afraid to experiment beyond navy and white. Soft corals, butter yellow, or seafoam green can give your outfit a subtle, sun-warmed twist while still keeping the maritime spirit alive. What I love most about Sailor Core is its balance. It brings structure without stiffness, fun without fuss. It feels like a breath of fresh air, and a reminder that style can still be light, easy, and joyful. For women over 60, this trend is especially empowering. It's youthful without pretending to be young. It's classic, but with just enough modern energy to feel brand new. And sometimes all it takes is a stripe to set a different course for your day. Now let's close our journey through 2025 fashion with a trend that blends movement, function, and just the right amount of flirt. Cute sportswear, style that moves with you no matter your pace. Movement has never been just about fitness. It's about freedom, vitality, and the feeling of being fully alive in your body, no matter your age. That's why cute sportswear is one of the most empowering trends of 2025, because it's not about performance, it's about presence. This look blends functionality and fashion in the most wearable way. Imagine sleek, high-rise leggings that support without squeezing, a cropped, zip-up hoodie in a soft pastel tone, or a moisture-wicking tank with a built-in bra that gives just the right lift, without discomfort or drama. The magic of modern activewear lies in the details. Flat seams that don't irritate, stretch fabrics that move with you, and waistbands that stay in place, even when you're stretching, walking, or dancing in your kitchen. But what makes this trend truly special is how it transitions seamlessly through your day. Start your morning with yoga or a short walk. Run errands in the same outfit. Grab a coffee with friends and still feel put together. Add a lightweight jacket or longline cardigan, a structured tote, and your favorite sunglasses, and you're out the door in style. The colors are joyful yet calming: muted lavender, dusty rose, soft teal, and classic charcoal. Patterns range from delicate florals to geometric panels that contour and flatter. Even sneakers have evolved, now sleek, supportive, and designed to be worn beyond the gym. Accessories can elevate your look with a personal touch: a gold-trimmed water bottle, a wraparound watch, a sleek headband or cap that keeps your hair in place while adding charm. This trend invites you to reconnect with your body, not as something to fix, but as something to celebrate. It says, you don't have to look perfect to feel beautiful, and that in itself is powerful. So whether you're walking your dog, stretching in your living room, or just choosing comfort on a quiet day, cute sportswear offers a gentle reminder: you're allowed to feel good. You're allowed to move at your own pace. And yes, you're still allowed to look fabulous while doing it. Now that we've explored these beautiful trends, it's time to bring it all together. She stands in front of the mirror again, but this time there's no hesitation. Her reflection meets her with warmth, with grace, with a quiet, undeniable strength. Because style was never really about the clothes, it was always about how they made her feel: seen, centered, beautiful, exactly as she is. Through every layer, every soft fold of fabric, every thoughtful silhouette, she's not chasing youth, she's honoring herself. And as we've seen in these 2025 trends, fashion isn't fading away with age. It's evolving, it's softening, deepening, and becoming even more intentional, just like you. Whether it's the elegant drape of a wide-leg pant, the cozy luxury of lounge pieces that actually feel like you, the playful joy of vibrant prints, or the quiet strength of a structured blazer. Each choice is a reflection of who you are now, not who you were, not who the world expects you to be, but the woman you've grown into: layered, powerful, radiant. And maybe you didn't always give yourself permission to dress for joy. Maybe life got busy. Maybe you forgot how good it feels to feel put together. But it's never too late to return to yourself. So here's your gentle reminder: you deserve to feel beautiful every single day, not for anyone else, for you. If this video spoke to your heart, I'd love for you to join this journey with me. Subscribe, share it with a friend, or leave a comment about the trend that excited you most. Let's continue exploring style not as pressure, but as a path back to self-celebration. Because the most stunning thing you can wear in 2025 is your confidence.